Hello everyone, my name is What You Really Don't Care What My Name Is, and here we go with my review for Star Wars The Last Jedi. Man, it's... wow. I mean, 2 years ago, the anticipation and the build-up for The Force Awakens was so big, was so huge, and 2 years later, man, I think a lot of people were looking forward to the sequel. I think we all were hoping the sequel was going to be good, that it was going to be awesome. And sure enough, it was good. It was a good film. I certainly enjoyed it, and I'm drained, man. Emotionally, I'm drained with everything that happened. Now, would I say this was better than The Force Awakens? No. The rumors we're hearing that is it a lot like The Empire Strikes Back? I'll say half of it. It feels like it is like The Empire Strikes Back. The other half of it, I'd say it's something else. But it's still not a bad film. I certainly enjoyed it. I know the audience I was with enjoyed it. We even applaud a lot during several parts in this movie. So it was great, everything. So let's go over everything without going to too many spoilers, because I don't want to ruin this for you guys. So the story for this film takes place after, the rebellion took out the, third Death Star. And now they're on the run. The First Order is hunting them down, trying to destroy the last resistance after they did destroy the Republic. So they're trying to destroy the resistance. And we see them trying to escape, trying to get away from them. All while Rey is trying to get Luke to come back to help them against the First Order. But Luke is, he doesn't want to after what happened with him and Kylo and how he felt he failed him and how he's responsible for how things went. So he decides he's going to train Rey. We see how that goes in the story, and then we see what's going on with the other characters, with Finn, with Poe, with our new character Rose as well. We see what's going on there, and we see them trying to stop the First Order, save the Resistance, and make sure that hope still remains in the galaxy. So that's pretty much the story. How does it hold up? Well, again, it does feel like The Empire Strikes Back, where we see the rebellion getting their butts kicked. We see them trying to escape. We think that they found some help, but then it turns out something else happens, or something bad happens, and it just keeps going and going. And it does feel like The Empire Strikes Back, and it also feels, but it does feel a little differently when we see Luke and Rey interacting with one another. It isn't like with Luke and Yoda. It's a little different. We see Luke is not wanting to spend any time with this girl. He doesn't want to train her. He doesn't want to help. He wants to just remain alone. But Rey is persistent. She does not want to, does not want to leave without him. And all the while we see something going on with her and these visions she's having and everything. And I like that part of the story also. We see, Rey's connection with the Force getting stronger. We see what's going on with Kylo Ren as well, the struggles he's going through as well. And, I like the backstory of finding out what happened with Luke and Kylo as well. I was very happy to see that. And I also did like the story with Finn, Rose, and Poe as well. I liked that story as well. Again, though, it did feel a lot like The Empire Strikes Back with a lot of things that was going on. But it wasn't a bad story. I didn't mind it at all. It does have its flaws. I had no problem with the pacing. I didn't have any problem with the story. Kind of like how they all connected in the end anyway, so I had no issue there. And you really do feel the tension going on. You feel like, oh, come on, give him a chance. Just give him a chance. Give him a chance. Like, you just want the Resistance to just continue getting a chance just to survive, because man, they're taking a beating. So you feel bad for them. Okay, well, again, the story's not bad. It does have its flaws. But what about the characters? I like Rey. She's a great character. We see her trying to convince Luke to come back, and we see the interaction between her and Luke. I actually do like it a lot. We see Luke is, adamant about helping her, but then, something happens in the story that, changes his mind, and decides he's going to teach her some of the basic. And we see Kylo Ren. I do like him in the story as well, and he does throw some tantrums at times, but I didn't mind it at all. I still liked it. And I also like the interaction with Finn and our new character Rose. I like the two of them together. Actually, we're gonna get new shipping apparently. I also like Poe as well. Some of the other characters are good too. It's a shame that not all of them are given a lot of time. Their time is mostly on these other characters, on the main characters really, but they're still not bad. And man, I'm gonna miss Carrie Fisher. I really did. I wish she would stick. I wish she wasn't gone, but she did a great job in this film. I had fun watching her in this film, and it almost feels like she wasn't gone, man. You forget that she was still with us, but by the end of it, you're like, oh no. But still, I was very happy with the performance of these characters, except for one, our main villain. I would speak more about this, but let's just say, kind of wish this guy was a little more intimidating. I wish this guy was a little more threatening. Let's just say he's not. So he was kind of a letdown, and don't even find out anything about him. We don't get an origin story about this guy. So hopefully we will in a book or something. But yeah, he was the only disappointing part of this with the characters. I had big problem with him. Alright, well, what about the special effects? How were the fight scenes? The music? How was all that? The special effects, man. I love the special effects, especially with the fight scenes. The fight scenes are awesome. They're so cool. I especially love the lightsaber fights as well. And I love the space battles, and I love the fight also on the ground as well. It's pretty cool. The environment where everything is at looks amazing as well. I especially love the little island that Luke has been living on. It's been pretty cool. And I also did like the music that went along with everything, from the fights, from the sad moments, or even some of the epic moments. It was great. I loved it. Had no issue with any of this. The only thing I did have an issue is some of the probably near the end, I did have a problem with one or two special effects there, but again, it's still not bad. I still liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. So it was great. I loved it. So Star Wars: The Last Jedi, was it better than The Force Awakens? No. Was it still good? Yes, it's still a good film. I definitely liked it. And did it feel a lot like The Empire Strikes Back? Like I said, it does, but you don't really care much about that. You're just focused on what's going on. So that's pretty much. So if you guys are fans of Star Wars, go right ahead and check it out. It is worth watching. You want to take it with your loved ones, with your friends, go right ahead. It is worth watching. So again, that's it, guys. If you have a different opinion about this film or The Force Awakens or any of the Star Wars films, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button. Check out my Facebook page. Check out my Twitter page. And I'll be here next time, guys. Here next time to give you more love and more entertainment. Sorry about that. It's late. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. So take care, guys. See you next time. And may the Force be with you. Bye.